Do you know the most painful decision I ever made? It was not fighting demons, it was not facing kings, it was not even guiding warriors in war. The hardest thing I ever did was leaving the place I loved the most, Vrindavan. Listen carefully, dear one, because the story of why I left Bindavan is not just my story, it is the story of your life too. Bindavan was not just a place, it was laughter in the forests, the sound of my flute floating over the Yamuna, the gopis dancing under the moonlight, the cows wandering peacefully through green pastures. Every tree knew my name, every breeze carried my music, and in Bindavan, love existed in its purest form. Not love for power, not love for status, just love. So tell me, why would anyone leave paradise? Why would I? One day, a message arrived from Mathura. The tyrant king Kamsa had summoned me. He wanted me dead, but destiny had something else planned, because my purpose was not only to play the flute in Bindavan, my purpose was to restore balance in the world. You see, my dear friend, sometimes life calls you away from comfort, away from love, away from familiarity, not because those things are bad, but because your destiny is bigger than your comfort. The people of Bindavan did not want me to go. Their hearts were breaking. The gopis cried, the cowherd boys stood silent, the forests themselves seemed to mourn, and in their tears there was one question: Krishna, why? Why leave love behind? Why leave happiness? Here is the truth most people misunderstand. Leaving Bindavan did not mean abandoning love. Love does not live in places. Love lives in the consciousness. Bindavan was never just a village. Bindavan was a state of the heart. And once love awakens within you, distance cannot destroy it. Many of you watching this are holding on to something, a relationship that has ended, a place you miss, a version of you that no longer exists. You keep asking the same question: why did it have to change? But what if change is not loss? What if change is evolution? When I left Bindavan, I stepped into a completely different world, a world of politics, war, responsibility. Eventually, I would guide a prince named Arjuna on a battlefield, and there I would reveal the wisdom of the Bhagavad Gita. But think about this carefully. If I had stayed in Bindavan forever, that wisdom would never have reached the world. Sometimes your life asks you to leave your Bindavan, the place where everything feels safe, but growth does not happen in comfort. A seed must leave the safety of the soil before it becomes a tree. A river must leave the mountain before it reaches the ocean. And you must sometimes leave the life you love to become the person you are meant to be. The people of Bindavan thought they had lost me, but they did not understand something. I never truly left, because love that is spiritual cannot be separated by distance. My flute may have fallen silent in Bindavan, but its music still echoes in every heart that remembers me with love. So if life has taken something away from you, do not immediately call it tragedy. Sometimes the universe removes you from a place because your next chapter is waiting somewhere else. Holding on too tightly to the past can stop you from walking toward your destiny. Even I, Krishna, had to let go of Bindavan, not because I stopped loving it, but because love sometimes asks us to move forward. And maybe, right now, life is asking you the same question it once asked me. Will you stay in the comfort of your past, or will you walk toward your purpose? Remember this, dear one. Bindavan is not just a place on earth. Bindavan is the moment when heart becomes full of divine love. And once that love awakens within you, you can carry Bindavan everywhere you go. If this story touched your heart, then perhaps you now understand something deeper about life. Sometimes the most divine act is not holding on, but letting go.